Hey Saggies, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and if you're returning, I'm so glad to have you. So we are going to do a you versus them reading. Think of a person, and this is going to be your reading. So for your side, we have the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you guys are like in deep thought about this person, about this connection, about whether it's worth the investment. For some of you, this is someone you've been with for a while. And for others of you, there could be this energy where you actually may be single and you're thinking like, I am actually single and like feeling amazing and feeling on top of my game and feeling like on top of myself for the first time in such a long time. And every time I get into a relationship, that goes completely downhill. So as much as I love, being in a relationship, I kind of really enjoy being alone right now. So is it even worth getting into a relationship? Show me the energy of the person on Sagittarius' mind. Some of you are like, this could be a person that that's like you were already with at one point, and it's like, should you get back with them? And I think like you are actually thinking of, when you think of why you should get back with them, I think a lot of your reasons have to do with, I think a lot of your reasons go back to why you got with them in the first place. But I think if you look at the perspective of everything you've been through and where you are now with this person, maybe you would realize like you're better off without them. Just because you've been together for a long time doesn't mean you have to stay together. That's not a good enough reason to be with someone. Your person is coming off as the Empress here. I think that this is somebody who is pulling you in, and I think that your interest could be somewhere else. I do think that this person is very, very attractive. So as to why your interest is somewhere else, the answer could be different for everybody. And I feel like some of you guys, you think this person is like a temptation because they are coming off as very mysterious or very, very attractive. For some of you, this is somebody who may be coming in. If they're not in your life already, this is probably the energy of like the last week of January, but they're very enticing. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's it's like, come here, I have all the answers that you're seeking. This is somebody who's very wise. This is somebody who they are just kind of like, they look good, just effortlessly they look good though. It's not that they try or that they wear the best this or they do the best that or have the best anything. It's really just that I'm kind of getting like natural perfection, right? But perfection is in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. For a lot of you, I really do feel there is more of this energy of this person is amazing, but if it doesn't go right, I will lose all of this stability that I have built for myself. Should I do that? Right? And for others of you, if this is somebody that you're going back with, it's thinking back to when things weren't going well. Can you handle that? Was the bad, worth the good? Was the good worth the bad? Okay. I'm sorry for the construction. I'm either never going to get videos done or I'm going to have to deal with construction. So that is just something I'm just trying to deal with. But let's see. Show me Sagittarius energy, please. This could also be a situation where like this person sees you for who you are and they see what you guys could have, and you are like not there yet. You're not at the point, like you haven't really seen this connection for what it is or what it can be yet. And I feel like for some of you, it's very like awkward for you to be in that position because usually you're this person. You're the one that is seeing it, waiting for the person to realize, and now you're in the opposite position. And it's just very interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you really are focused. You're focused on your money. You're focused on your finances. You're focused on your happiness. You're focused on just building a successful life for yourself, bigger and better. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs. You're business owners. If you already have a business and you've been working on it and you haven't really been seeing the fruits of your labor, trust me, do not give up. This is the time for you to double, go hard, because you're gonna get there. You are literally crossing a threshold of abundance. Like this is the moment where you feel like, okay, all of this finally paid off. This is finally all worth it. So if you are at the point where you're working a lot, maybe you have 2 jobs, you're not going to have that. You're not going to need that. The second job, you're just going to be able to run your business. Like you are on a major break. You are like, so yeah, maybe that makes sense as to why you're trying not to focus so much on love. There's just this energy of content. It's also that level of like happiness and like self-fulfilling energy where you don't need a person. Like you're just good on your own. If you have someone, cool, and if you don't, you don't. But like ultimately it's not going to make or break your day, like because you realize you make or break your day. It really is magician energy. I love this for you guys. It's very, very powerful. This is, a really auspicious time for you to think about your long-term goals, for you to, I think especially for the first 7 months of the year, it's really important to work on manifesting one thing each month, one thing each of those months. And if you just kind of focus on that one thing, you're going to have a lot higher of a chance of succeeding in it. Okay, show me the energy of your person. Yeah, it's very interesting because they're kind of all about you and you're all about you. The Ace of Swords. This could be like a situation where you are actually clueless that somebody likes you. This is somebody who wants to speak their truth. This is somebody who's going to be coming towards you, possibly within the next week. There is this strong energy of this person wanting to express their love to you, wanting to express their feelings towards you. This person could be a Libra or a Taurus. They could be an air sign. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. But I feel there's just this energy of we need to talk. For some of you, this is a peace offering or an apology. It's like you're just not on the same page, or you're just very unaware of this, or you just don't have the time to acknowledge it. For some of you, if this is something that hasn't even happened yet, this may be coming in the right time for you to realize, especially if you are so focused on work. And for others of you, maybe even while you're watching this, you may realize certain actions or certain things that somebody had said to you that maybe you just brushed off or you didn't really realize, and now you're really seeing those things that were said for what they actually are. But it's like this person is thinking okay, these little subtle things that I'm doing are not working. I have to make a bigger move. I have to make a bolder move. This person could even be somebody who's just doing little subtle things, like maybe they're liking your pictures or, sending little emojis on your stories, little things like that. Maybe they haven't actually fully started the conversation, or they have, but they haven't fully gotten the chance to ask you out or to ask you whatever this big question is that they're wanting to ask. Okay, show me the energy for Sagittarius. Okay. The Knight of Wands. That is you. You're just so funny. You really just are sometimes clueless. So many times this has come at the bottom of the deck, the Sun. So I'll pull that as your bottom of the deck card. Your energy is just overall happiness, light energy. You really just aren't bothered. You really are unbothered. And it's so funny because it's it's not that you being unbothered actually bothers people, but it's just I think people kind of want a little bit more of your attention and more of your time. And I think that you just have so many other things going on that, yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. you know, you may have a hard time finding balance throughout this month, but ultimately the things that you are working on, the things that you do put that extra time and energy, it is going to pay off. And I think that it's going to make you happy at the end of the day. So, you know, maybe you won't have enough time for people this month, but you'll make up for it next month. Everything can't always have the same amount of balance, you know what I mean, where it's consistent throughout the days. But I'm hearing like that, what's that like TikTok where it's like, I gotta put me first. That's your energy. It's like you really are, and it's because like the things that you're working on, they're manifesting and they're happening right in front of your eyes quicker than they have in a long time. So why would you waste that energy? It's so auspicious. Why would you wouldn't? And maybe in the past you have wasted that energy, right? Or you've had an amazing streak and then a love came in and whatever. But some of you could even just be changing like your view of relationships. Like this could be somebody who's wanting to commit, but you're just kind of like enjoying being free. Maybe you enjoy, you know, being around them, but you don't see them as somebody investing in a long-term relationship with. Show me the energy of Sagittarius person. The Five of Wands. Yeah, they have a lot of conflict. This person's talking to other people about you. The Four of Wands is the bottom of the deck energy. They want something long-term and auspicious with you, but it almost seems like if you want this with this person, it's not going to be now. And it's not going to get serious until next year because you have other things that you're focusing on. For some of you, this may be reverse. Take it how it resonates. But I truly think that this is your energy. And this person is like, maybe there's somebody older than you and they're kind of just like ready to settle down and you're just at this point in your life where your career is really just starting to flourish. Or, you know, maybe you're around the same age, or it doesn't matter about the age, but maybe just in your life personally, you're getting to the point where everything just feels right. So I feel like this person is like, with this Five of Wands, I feel like they're feeling very conflicted about how to approach you. I feel like this is somebody who they're talking to other people, trying to get insight on the situation, but it's like they just need to talk to you. They just need to come to you and they just need to speak to you. But there is this energy where they feel like you're just not really seeing them right now. So would it even be worth it to come towards you here? The bottom deck energy is such strong, like Leo energy for both of you guys. It's all like, it is about harmony. And I feel like there also could be this energy where maybe you just know that you're meant to be with this person. So because you know that, you are not so, you know, attached to them. You're able to just be free. And maybe it's just you literally being a Sagittarius, right? And you guys are one of the most freeing signs when it comes to love. So a lot of people aren't used to that. So maybe this person is just like overthinking it. And you're just really being you. You're not doing anything. You're just being you. And they're just all up in their head. But I also feel like it's because you're just different. You know, the whole experience with you is different. It's not something that they could have planned or they could have prepared for. So, you know, maybe like the lines or the tips or the little tricks that they use or whatever it was, like it doesn't work with you. They have to be their real, raw, authentic self, and it's very different. You're not easily impressed. I love this for you. Good for you. All right, so that is where I'm going to leave this. If you guys want more information, the link will be in the description box below for personal readings. I have crystals there as well. And what is it? The last thing. It'll be in the description box below. I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, man.